What's going on, everybody? It's your boy CJP from The Legacy, and today we are going to do something. We're going to react to something that's popping off on YouTube. Okay, Logan Paul. Most of you guys know who Logan Paul is. Older brother of Jake Paul, and he is in a pretty big build-up to a boxing match with the YouTube boxing champion KSI. Now, I'm obviously familiar with the two of them, as most people who search YouTube are. You know, big names, both of them, in their own respective genres and niches. I watched a lot of KSI's content, not so much Logan Paul's content up until recently. You know, there's that whole controversy that happened. We're not going to go into that negativity because on this channel we keep it positive. But obviously Logan Paul had that controversy that happened about 6 months ago. If you want to figure out what that is and go in deeper, you can look it up. I'm not going to get into it here. He and KSI are going to duke it out. There's a press conference. They did like a little face-to-face. It was real tense, but I'm going to react to Logan Paul's most recent post, like most recent upload. It's like his vlog to after their most recent press conference. I think it's really good. I watched it once. We'll go through it. His vibe is a lot different. You know, like the perception of him prior to the incident, the perception of him now, what he's trying to do, I feel like to me has changed a lot. KSI, on the other hand, my perception of him has changed a little bit as well, because a lot of what Logan Paul has said about him recently is kind of making sense. Anyway, we're not gonna get into this here. Let's just sit down, let's react to that shit, okay? Let's do it, okay? Alright, cool. Okay, we're here, we're sitting down, let's react to this, let's get this started. It's not usually some content that I watch, you know, and Logan Paul and Jake Paul, they would even admit that they make content more so directed to the younger demographic. I'm 21, and I'm kind of making content, you know, directed toward the younger demographic. I guess that's just kind of who you target when you're on YouTube, you know what I mean? But yeah, youth, we make these videos for you guys. But let's get to it. No more waiting. No more waiting.
Woo! Goddamn! If you thought the last press conference was a disaster, this one was a major disaster. But let's start off on a little bit of a lighter note. What's poppin', Logan? If you guys have not subscribed yet, make sure to hit that button. And also, if you are a fan of KSI,
subscribe to his channel.
You fucking good, bro. Second off, by the end of this video, there's a good chance you might not be anymore. So y'all are more than welcome to subscribe too. Hey, about a week ago, when our friend JJ was busy doing what he does best.
Is that good, Logan? Am I doing good for you, Logan?
P-Paul was showing up and glowing up in the beautiful country of England. You guys don't look like you're from around here. Are you two the Paul brothers? Yeah, oh yeah.
How's that run?
Gorgeous, baby. Here's what you do. You get off the plane, you gather your stuff, you clean up a little bit, and then you go for a run. Kind of like breaks up all the rust that you developed on the plane. Feeling like a champ right now. Just curious, what do you think of KSI?
Oh, it's a great
Are you a maverick?
What's in the mouth, Frankie?
A maverick is someone who is like super independent, does their own thing, believes in themselves, believe they can conquer the world. It's the hat right here.
Oh, well, no.
Everything he just said, that mentality of being able to conquer all obstacles in front of you, being different, you know, I fuck with that. Like, I stand for that as well. So.
I might
Look at that. I don't know the song, but you know I'm a Don't get me started,
I don't know about
Hey, they look clean, I'm not gonna lie. And in the Rolls Royce,
I'm over the talk, man. Like,
bro, none of it really matters.
it doesn't
anymore.
The vibe is different. Like, yeah, we're gonna put on nice ass suits and look sexy as But last time, I
guys,
saw
bro.
a flashback. It was hype. It was so hype. And then we realized the only thing literally left to do is just beat the shit out of these brothers. Yeah, I'm just over the top, man. And then my whole mood about it is just this face right here. Not really much to say.
Wait, oh God! We got ourselves a crowd. Oh my God, yo, did they not get in? Oh no! British fans are crazy.
Facts.
These guys are going nuts. Like in America, when everyone screams KSI, it was still like joy in the voice. It was like KSI. These guys are like J-Ball. All of them. And holy ass, I was right. So Jake went on stage first to talk with Bitch Boy Deji, and I'm watching from the side, and I'm like, holy shit, this could get like real life violent. These fans are crazy. It's Jake Paul.
Dude, monitoring the whole thing was big as fuck. Pause. No homo. But he got
Like they were throwing water bottles that were completely full. Someone threw a paper airplane at Jake when he was on stage. Who knows how pointy the end was? Catch one of those to the eye, and that's it, man. When we tried to get out, they were kicking our cars, the gold Rolls and the gold Bentley. Kids were like climbing on top of buildings.
That was my. They were kicking the roll like that.
At one point, full paint cans were being thrown. Yes, full paint cans. Who does that? So I could kill someone. I'm just saying, it's dangerous out there.
Complete mayhem, bro. And he sucker punched his dad like that.
Punched in the back of the head. My dad. Did he deserve it? Maybe. You can see, like at one point in the press conference, he took my mic.
Hey, if you want to ask about the children, ask your mom. Ask your mom about the two young children.
Look
And
at
I
Logan.
was
He
just like,
said,
what the f*** you do? How is no one wrangling this man back?
Get
or
him.
whatever. But
Get
still,
him.
I'm joking.
Like,
He
what
did
does he
not
do?
deserve. Don't sucker punch a 55-year-old man. That's horrible.
That's
I know.
a
I think
fact.
that dude did get tackled by like 5 security guards after that.
yeah.
Oh my God! Holy shit! Anyway, so then I'm asking myself, why? What made these fans so aggressive and so violent? And then I remembered, Deji told them to be.
You can go out and find them in London. It's to do what you want. I don't care. They're in our country. They're in our territory. You don't know how it is in England. You guys think you're safe. We'll shank you, twist the knife and leave it in. That's what we do. We're from there. That's where we're from. That's what we do. Rest in peace, Logan and Jake Paul. That's what I'm saying. Rest in peace. Do what you will. Do what you want to Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
I'm pretty sure this is against YouTube's policy for this exact f***ing reason.
Ooh.
Wait,
Let me tell you something. Everything he's saying is pretty
Anyways,
fucking
it's my
valid up
turn.
to
I
this
get on
point.
stage, and as you can see by my face, I'm kind of already over it. KSI comes out wearing the blonde wig. I thought that joke was used in the last press conference, but apparently we're recycling content. Okay. I just feel like you should have maybe stuck with the bandana.
Oh!
So he gets right into it, and he makes a joke about my scene being cut from Baywatch.
How are you gonna try and audition for Baywatch, get the part, and still not end up in the final movie?
Pretty good joke. I'm not gonna lie, he got me good there. But I saw you tweeted about this already, like multiple times. I guess I just was confused. I didn't know we were still recycling content, but okay. But apparently JJ's song made it somewhere in the movie, which is, I mean, that's cool.
My song ended up in the final movie.
I feel like maybe that's why it got an 18% rating on Rotten Tomatoes and was Dwayne Johnson's worst performing movie ever. And in hindsight, I'm kind of glad I got cut.
Everyone has my back, and no one has yours. Besides your ludicrous mouth and your disgusting delusional dad.
It's so crazy, because thinking back, I feel like he said the same thing in the first press conference.
No one has your back, bro. Besides your ludicrous mouth and your disgusting delusional dad.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought, sitting there at that table, I thought my dad and KSI were about to go at it on stage. He's standing there on stage, he's yelling, you could see like the vein popping out of his neck, even more than my shafty neck. Like, bro, look at this thing. Zoom in out, that's crazy. So at this point, I'm like, holy dude, I don't think he's gonna shut up. And then he brings up my testicle joke, which is, by the way, my testicle joke. No, hey, it's my testicle joke.
Come on,
so let me tell you about my testicle. How is he about to roast me with my own joke that I've made very, very public? I'm missing 15% of it.
Apparently you only have 85% of your testicle.
Brother, are we still recycling content? Wow, these brothers sure are creative.
Fuck the pool! Fuck the pool! Jake Paul! Jake Paul! The pools! The pools!
But whatever, man. So I'm thinking, why is it so one-sided? Why did the moderator let JJ talk for 5 minutes and 20 seconds straight? Yes, I timed it. And why are we not talking about the fight? And then I remembered, holy asshat, this dude fucking hates me.
Logan Paul, this kid's a big fucking YouTuber in America. Just a douchebag, jock. Well, he's not hurting anyone, you know, he's a fucking idiot. But who cares? He's not hurting anyone.
While those things may be true, and you or anyone is free to have whatever opinion they want about it, I just don't think the moderator of the press conference, the person who should be neutral, the person who should be the one driving the conversation, should be a Logan and Jake Paul hater. What the fucking tits, bro? Whose decision was that? And he's the one who actually reminded KSI to call Jake and I out after his last fight. Because if you guys remember, KSI literally almost forgot.
You said before this fight, you had something planned. Is there anything you want to say to someone out? You said you wanted to call someone out.
They're boys. They're freaking boys, bro. And he moderated the last press conference case I had with Joe Weller. And he knew what he was doing then. He was able to keep it going. He's even said it himself, reacting to the LA press conference.
Shannon's lost it here. Like, no one can get a fucking word in. Like, as the media, you have to tell people when it's their turn to talk. This is just, it's gone.
Please, take your own advice.
Yeah, why wasn't he doing that?
Hypocritical douchosaurus rex. Apparently not, Spencer. Apparently not. So there's a reason I walked out. There's a reason I keep saying I'm done with the talk. It's all fugazi. It's all fugazi. None of it matters. Literally,
it's fugazi. It's fugazi.
August 25th. And the more and more I mature, the more and more I learn, and I'm seeing this now. This is why I'm like kind of falling back from the talking. KSI, you are the exact person that I am working hard not to become. I made an unforgivable mistake back in January, and no one is ever going to forget that. That is a part of my life now. I am the one who at the end of every single day has to look in the mirror and ask myself what the went wrong in my life where I thought that was a good idea. Yeah. So the further and further I can get away from the Logan Paul who did that atrocious act and thought that was a good idea, the better. And you'll probably make a response video talking about the forest and how disgusting I am, because that's kind of the only route you can take right now. But guess what, bro? We've all heard it. We all know I was wrong. We know I fucked up. The difference is, every single day, I am working hard to craft a better version of myself.
Respect.
And you are not. For example, KS, I did not want to take the low blows. I did not want to get personal, but you bringing up my girlfriend.
You got a new girlfriend now.
He's just...
Chloe Bennett. What's up, babes?
Yeah, he's taking it a whole another level. KSI's adding that personal motivation that's like... No, it's a scary, scary game. Logan is a bigger dude.
Why don't you introduce me to her? Huh? Apparently you only have 85% of your testicle. Let me give her the extra 15. Let me show her a real man.
Woo!
Yeah, man, you ever consider that maybe he doesn't want that? In fact, after I sensed this becoming an issue, after you said this about Chloe in your last video,
How's he gonna go down on you with a busted lip? I'm sorry, Chloe, but after the 25th of August, Logan's gonna have to f you like a prostitute, if you know what I mean, huh?
before the London press conference, in my what was a mature attempt to handle this professionally, I had my team send your team a message that I know for a fact was personally received by you. Message from Logan. Keeping this offline as to not cause a huge whirlwind that destroys everything we've been building the past 4 months. KSI's comments in his video today regarding Chloe and her sexual relationship with Logan resemble an 18-year-old KSI who sexually harassed a woman at a gaming convention and lost his Microsoft deal. A situation that we've decided to stray away from and contractually agreed not to mention. But, quote-unquote, you're going to have to, like a prostitute, is a bit far considering what I've chosen not to bring up so JJ can keep his EA deal and YouTube Red Show, etc. Trying to keep it professional and not make an entire YouTube video about it. If he wants to keep hitting below the belt, that's fine, but I think the repercussions will hurt all parties involved.
Let me give her the extra 15!
But you didn't listen, JJ, and that's why I'm not going to sit there and talk about your disgusting sexual harassment issues in the past.
Today I'm with massive tits. Where have your tits gone?
Where have they gone?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
because I can't see them.
How's that?
Not big enough. Well, what are you doing not fingering yourself?
Pardon?
What? I'm being nice to you.
You have a sister, Casper? What's her name? Theodora. Like Dora the Explorer, because I'm gonna explore her pussy. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I need that black dick all up inside my all up inside my sugar walls. I want him to blow his load all up in my. Why do you look so upset, bro? Because you keep talking about penetrating my sister.
I think that us girls need to kind of stand up for ourselves.
Logan's gonna have to f you like a prostitute, if you know what I mean, huh?
This has swung a lot
Show her a real man!
in the other direction.
So you talk about my girl like she's a piece of meat. But you know women have a choice, right? You know, sometimes they don't like those comments, and I feel like you should have learned that from what happened 6 years ago. You know what I'm talking about, right? When you lost everything because you were disgusting towards women. Shit still hasn't changed. 6 years, you're still doing the same shit. Even when I warned you, even off camera, when I tried to make it clear that this was going somewhere I did not want it to go. How do people not know about that? How do you have a brand deal with EA, or any big brands for that matter? And Post Malone, I'm just wondering, this is the guy you want to walk out with. My girl is not an object. She is a real life human being, not a girl who gets passed around to the dude with more ball percentage. However, when it comes to the objectification of women, I'm not even sure I have room to talk, as I have been guilty of this in the past, specifically with my music video, No Handlebars. It's got 42 million views. This type of content no longer accurately represents my brand and the person that I am becoming. Okay, so this is No Handlebars. I'm going over, and I am deleting it from YouTube, and... Bam,
His
it's gone.
approach.
This year, I'm learning from my mistakes. And honestly, JJ, I'm disappointed that you haven't for 6 years. So please, stop objectifying women, especially my girlfriend. I actually did a face-to-face with KSI, but this kid literally looked me in the eye and told me he was God. G-O-D, God. That's where his head is at right now. I wouldn't get you. I'm an animal. I'm a dog, bro. If there were two of me...
I'm a god.
You're a god?
You're an animal, I'm a god.
This is what God looks like? Jesus Christ, we got some work to do.
Yo, why are you talking about my son?
Oh, he believes it. This is crazy. Although I would never, ever proclaim myself as God, I do recognize this type of behavior before, JJ. You are me moments before I flew to Japan. I know this type of pretentiousness because this was once me. You're getting too caught up in the media, the money, the views, the clout, and you cannot see the train that is coming from behind you. But even when I thought I was last year and I was sitting on my high horse I would never tell you that I would force myself upon your girlfriend. Are you so insecure in your boxing ability that the only insults you have are attacking my friends and my family? Dog, it's a little too late now because there are no press conferences. And the only day that's left is August 25th. And you, my friend, are a stepping stone for me to get better. The fight is available for pre-order on the new channel. The link for that is in the description. It's discounted in July, so buy that quick. If you're not a part of the Logang, make sure to subscribe. Hit that button. Join the fam bam. And Logang, I will see you next time. Take it easy, fam. Peace.
All right, we're gonna stop that there. At the end of that video, you could just, there's something different in his eyes. There's something different in the approach that he's taking towards all of this, that you can tell is he's motivated to change the perception, the public perception of him, because like he said, that mistake he made and what he did, the decision he made, and why he thought that was like maybe pushing the envelope just a little too far, and it damn sure was, because it affected a lot of people. But you could just see in his mannerisms, in his eyes, and the way he talks and the way he's articulating himself, that KSI has really made this into something that it didn't have to be. You know, and now it looks as if Logan Paul has motivation that KSI kind of unintentionally gave him. You know, bringing up the personal shit with his girlfriend, bringing up the incident over and over and over again, kind of making that the storyline of this whole thing. And you can see how Logan's just ready to do this and move past and build forward. And he's, as you saw, he's completely changing what he represents and what he puts out on social media. It changes a lot of things, because he doesn't want to be looked at as that same person. He wants to be looked at as somebody who changing things for the better. You know, and it's going to be a very, very interesting fight. I think I'm gonna watch it. I didn't know if I was gonna watch it before, but like the build and those things, I've been clicking on those videos lately, and the build for it is pretty lit, pretty legit. So I think I'm gonna have to purchase it. Like they said, there's no more waiting, no more press conference, none of that shit. August 25th is the day it goes down. Yeah, I'm excited, man. The storylines are there, so we'll see what happens in the ring. This has been your boy CJP from The Legacy. Like this video, subscribe, go do everything he said to do in the video, just so you know we can get that shit squared away. And yeah, I'm coming back with one tomorrow, so peace.